Hey guys, before we get into this week's video, I wanted to remind you that I have a sticker set available right now on my website, izzysneed.com/shop. It is a sticker set of 5 art-related stickers, including a sketchbook and a paint palette. They're all designed by me, so make sure you check out izzysneed.com/shop. Thanks! Alright, hello and welcome back to yet another riveting art video. This week I wanted to do a draw this in your style. I was just kind of scrolling through the tag on Instagram, found one I liked, and here we are. The original drawing is by @kasia.m.s. I'll make sure to link her Instagram in the description, so if you're curious to see what the original looked like, or you also want to do a draw this in your style with this particular character. As you can probably tell, I did my pre-sketch before recording, just because, I don't know, I just get a little nervous when I'm doing pre-sketches while recording. So I'm going to do a technique that I might not normally do. So I'm going to start with gouache. This is the set of gouache I'm going to be using. But yeah, so I'm going to do some washes with the gouache, do the base colors, and then go in with colored pencil on top of that and do detail work. It's kind of a workflow I've been really wanting to try out some more. So I figured, why not try it today? Also, this is kind of big, so I couldn't fit it all in frame. So, alright, so I'm going to start with the background and do like an off-white kind of creamy color. Just doing a really light wash. And, oh, in case you're curious, I did my pre-sketch with a Prismacolor pencil. I'm pretty sure the original drawing that I'm basing this off of was done digitally, which means it might be a little bit hard to match color. But you know, I'm not going to be like stressing over making sure it's exactly like the original. I find that doing draw this in your style challenges, it's really nice when you're feeling a little creatively blocked, and you can kind of see like, did I find it fun to draw this like witch, or did I kind of like hate it? Did I like this color scheme that I was using, or did I hate it? Then you can apply what you learned to your own drawings. This in, I think I want a little bit more pigment. Some areas that are going to be a little darker. So I would say that's kind of like in lips a little bit. Doing flat washes of watercolor and such isn't necessarily one of my strong suits. Well, I got this color by mixing brown, magenta, and the tiniest bit of black. So the dress is just white. Not exactly trying to do the most here, just make sure everything is touched by at least a little bit of gouache. Alright guys, I think I'm done with the gouache washes. I'm gonna go ahead and let this have probably about, it doesn't need that long to dry, but I'm gonna give it a little while just to make sure it's like super dry. And then I'm going to come back with color pencil and do some of that fine detail work. I'm so excited to see how this is going to turn out. So she is dry. I cleaned my area, sharpened up some color pencils I think I'm going to need. yeah, I think I'm ready. I'm excited to see how this ends up looking. One of the biggest like personal complaints I have about colored pencil is, you know, a lot of times you get that white of the paper peeping through, so I feel like try and combat that by doing like washes of color. I just don't have like enough patience to just sit there and do one of those like hyper realistic color pencil drawings, but at the same time I do want it to look professional. So far, so good. It's like I don't have the patience for an entire color pencil drawing, but I also don't have the patience for an entire watercolor painting because you have to wait for each layer to dry. But I always really liked the quality of the washes and stuff, so I feel like this is kind of the best of both worlds, and this might be like my go-to process slash like method. I like that the Prismacolor shows through, the Prismacolor color erase pencil that I sketched with shows through, and it kind of gives a much more organic, like pinky feel. Seems to make more sense in my mind. I always start whispering whenever I'm like drawing and talking. Sometimes I get these like really good drawings out of drawing this in your style, and I'm like, wait, now what do I do with this? Because I can't, it's not in my original composition, so I can't really like sell it. I really love tattoos, and I have quite a few myself, but I never think about putting them on my drawings for some reason. I like the ribbon so far. I'm gonna do her eyebrows because it always bothers me when they don't have eyebrows. I think for now I'm happy with the way the skin looks, so I'm gonna move on. So editing Izzy here, just like coming at you with a topic of conversation. I was curious what you guys think of the Draw This in Your Style challenge, you know, taking someone else's artwork kind of in a way. In college, we would do assignments pretty often referred to as master's studies. So you would take a well-known painting like Starry Night, if you really liked that style, and you would just repaint it as close as you possibly could on a large scale. And it wasn't about, you know, stealing their work. It wasn't about their content. It was so that you could, as the artist, you know, not have to worry about what your painting is going to be, what that content is going to be, and you can just solely focus on the process and the method, and, you know, learn about if you like that color palette, if you like that technique, or did you hate it and you never want to do anything like it. You can find out what parts of that you enjoyed so that you can apply them to your own work. And in theory, you do that with a bunch of different styles, and eventually you just compile them into a singular, unique style that is your own. So I think it's super kind of fun and informative, but then I'm left with this artwork that I really like but also isn't 100% my own, so I can't really sell it or do anything with it. So it's bittersweet, you know, pros and cons. So yeah, this is my final piece, and I really hope you guys liked it. I really liked it, and I hope to use this method again in the future because I love the quality of this final piece. And maybe next week we'll do it again, but with something a little more original. Alright, with all that being said, see you guys next week for another riveting art video.